Hello Minecrafters, welcome to episode 16 of Gut Plays Minecraft, and here I am lost at sea. Actually I've been doing a lot of mining and I keep coming up through holes in the bottom of the ocean, and I swim up to the top, and the first thing I try to do is figure out where I am, and I see the Mushroom Island here. Hello Mushroom. And here I am in a boat, but a lot of times obviously I don't have a boat with me. So I swim around, and then, oh look, now I'll be able to tell which way to go a lot earlier because I have this lighthouse. And I built this over the week. I don't usually videotape during the week, but I thought that I would show you what I was doing during the week, and that's what I usually do when I videotape on the weekend. So here's my new lighthouse tower. And this is just, I made these bricks out of clear stone, and there's just two empty rooms in there, one on the bottom, one up towards the top. And the one thing that I did do was I did the nether brick, or the nether rock fire, but I actually have two layers there. It's a circle, it's a 3x3 circle, and the middle part has one extra one there so that it's more visible. I thought that would be more visible. Let's see, here we are back at the house. I've got a little bit of, I thought I'd just catch you guys up. I've got a little bit of watermelon seeds growing here, and some pumpkins, and I'm going to make a separate, I think in another episode I'm going to make a separate watermelon and pumpkin farm, and I'll automate the harvesting on that. Somebody told me recently, I wasn't really aware of this, that some of this stuff, when you automate it, you don't get full credit on the leaderboard. You only get like 1/10 of the credit. The other thing I did, and this was inspired by my friend Big Jobs that came on, and he said, boy, you know, you ought to need some kind of a walkway over there to get to your farm. So I put this in. And when you hit that, voila, walkway to the farm. And so this has actually been farmed recently, so it's not completely grown yet. But then when you come back to the tower, you just hit the button or hit the lever and turn it off, and that turns off the pistons and lowers the walkway. So now there's no walkway at all. So that turned out pretty good. That turned out pretty well. And I'll show you, there's quite a bit of redstone involved in this. You can see I had to come down and here, I'll put that back. I had to come down and do this all the way down, and then at this point here, the redstone dies. It only goes 15 blocks in a row, right? So from here, down, 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 and about here it would die, right about here. So what I did was then I went off that way, went around, and came in here with another one. So there's a repeater there, and that extends it, because the repeaters actually will extend it another 15, I think it's 15 or 16. Right? And so then here, because this is a corner, I actually had to go underneath and then come back and get some of these from the other side, because otherwise you can't really go this way and that way. Because if you put a repeater here, it just, I don't know, it just didn't work right, because you're going to miss this one and you're going to have problems. You'll miss this one. So I had to do it that way. I just went down underneath it. And came back to those from the other side. And so the normal state of this is on. But when the lever's actually on, so when the lever's on, that actually negates the power. And there we go. So I thought that was pretty good. So thanks for the inspiration on that, Big Jobs. And the other thing is, now my nether is kind of crappy because there's an awful lot of solid material in my nether rock, and there's very little flat area in my nether. And most of the flat area that's in my nether is covered in soul sand, which is not good, right? So what I did was I started carving out. I wanted magma cubes, so I started carving out from this cavern that I found, and I'll show you right now. I started carving out a room, and then I read on the wiki. Oh, there you go. Looking for you. Give me that experience. Thank you. So then I was looking on the wiki, and what I've come to find out, ghast will spawn. Pardon me, I'm choking on my own evil. A ghast will spawn in a room or in an area that's at least 4x4, anywhere in the nether. It will not spawn except for in a nether fortress. It will not spawn in a nether fortress. So their ghast, the blast that they throw at you, the fire blast. Oh, there's one there, see? So we got one. And the fire blasts do not affect cobble. So what I did was I started carving this out, and part of this area here was naturally taller and actually is open up to the ceiling of the nether. And so what I did was I started carving it out. So I made it's 4 blocks high. So I carved 5 blocks, and then I put in cobble for the floor, because when they shoot at you and they destroy the floor, it makes it harder to run. And the whole point of this, ooh, I do have 2, is you want to be able to use your looting sword. So by using my looting sword now, I should have gotten, yeah, see, I got 3 ghast tears and quite a lot of gunpowder there. I already had 7, and I think I already had like 15 or so. So I got 10 I think I got 10 gunpowder. My looting sword. So that's why it's made that way. And then coming out here, I built this corridor. I can come out down here at the other end to get around them and come in from behind them. And then I can come out here, and I put these posts here. Initially, I just had these posts here so I could hide behind them and then rush out and whack them with my sword. And then I've also been extending it this way. This is just an area that I had built up around some storage where I was storing the brick and some TNT. So I started building this out using TNT this way, because it's just a lot faster. And with all the gunpowder I'm getting, the TNT is cheap, believe me. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make this symmetrical, because I like this. And eventually this will all be finished and nice. And then here's where we were filling in the top. Now my friends Blue Ocean and a new guy joined us yesterday. Seems like a nice guy, Mini Drummer. And they came in and they were helping me. I always check up here. Sometimes I get a magma key. They were helping me yesterday, and we were filling in the ceiling part there where the gas had blown it out, destroyed it. But anyway, so that's where we're at now, and I might eventually make this also a separate floor and have a 2-story magma cube and gas farm. And I've seen another magma cube farm, or I've seen another gas farm online on YouTube in a video that I watched, and I think if you look at my history, you can see which one it was. But that guy used just a ton of redstone pistons and stuff, and if you did that on an Xbox, you would just lag it out. Okay? So anyway, I thought I'd just catch you guys up with what I've been doing this week. Oh, look, another one. And if you find that you're not, don't hit the thing back at him, because that's an instant kill, and look at that, 3. So I have a whole stack now of ghast tears, because I've got 50 in the chest back home. this. So that was the data that I had, and that resulted in this. And all that cobblestone, I had 2 double chests full of cobblestone. Now I'm down to 1. And if I finish this all out, I'll probably be close to empty on cobblestone, but that's okay because I know how to get cobblestone. You go mining. So anyway, here from the bowels of the Nether, this is Gut Muncher. I hope you have a great day, and if you like my video, please slap a like on it. Please subscribe for more, and comment if you've got anything to add. Thank you very much. This was episode 16, signing off.